Alright. I should probably get the heck out of here now. This has been quite the little adventure here, I must say. What's this over here? Find and gather medicinal herbs. Oh, this is for a quest that I accepted like forever ago, right? I think. Yoink. Medicinal herbs. Alright. Was this the chick that was flirting with me that wanted me to do this quest? I don't remember. Walked in, kicked ass, and politely saw ourselves out. Yeah, as one does. Bring the items back to Odessa. Which was this again? Okay. Family ordeal. Was this the lady that was flirting with me? I don't even remember. Everything's getting mixed up in my head. It might have been. That looks like the area that I remember being the thing with the lady that was flirting with me. So like, hey, horse. Horse. So I got the herbs. Whee! Places to be. Sorry. Who wants to kill me now? Who? What? What is happening? Oh, help Odessa kill the ambushers. Oh, that's why my quest marker guy is the guy that's trying to kill me. Oh, I was so confused. I thought I needed to give you the herbs and you were trying to kill me. Ow. All right, but now I know what to expect here. So there's an ambush as I return the herbs. Okay, I was so confused. But I get it now. So there's ambushers, I kill them. Yeah, climb almost anything. And then I give the herbs, and then we go into full flirty mode. Or something, I don't know. If this is even the quest that I think it is. So it last saved me. Why am I crouching in this bush? What's trying to kill me now? Why? Alright. So it saved that I gathered the herbs. Let's call my steed. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Hey. On we go. How many arrows do I have? I have 15. Okay. Yeah, now it won't be much of an ambush anymore. It was quite the ambush, but now, maybe not so much. New leader discovered. What, like a cult leader? What do you mean? That's still just gonna keep on showing new on it until I don't know what you're talking about, game. Maybe that's like the nation leader here who I can take down if I want to switch the rule from, yeah, so it's currently Spartan leadership. Okay, yeah, it's him. So I can switch it to Athenian leadership by, doing the nation battle after taking him down or something or other. Yeah. So you're the one that I need to chat to. Why is the chicken trying to kill me? Is the chicken part of the ambush? The chicken's taking off half my health. All right, I took down the ambushy's leader. I don't know what was up with that. What? Ah! Please. I almost did. Holy crap, I forgot I can't parry those ones. Poison can't kill me, but it sure can whittle me down. So, Ooh, get him! Whoa! I would Sparta kick you if I had the adrenaline to do it. No! Friendly fire! The guy that was trying to attack him poked me, I think. Yeah, I know about parrying. Oh, man. Greek hockey, a game similar to street hockey called Heretizic... Oh, something or other. It must have been... Don't know why the chicken was part of the ambush. Oh, it saved me here this time. That tent is on fire. That didn't take long. Oh, come on. What? How? Come on. No, I wanted to parry. I wanted to parry so very badly. What are you doing? Okay. Ah, friendly fire! At least it saved me here, but like... Yeah. I really hope I don't end up getting copyright claimed for this. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. I don't know if that fire arrow actually did damage to me, but it was enough of a distraction that I didn't parry the guys right after that. So, like, this is sort of a cliff. Okay, come on. Where's the chicken? Uh-oh. There's a goat. I don't think I need to worry about the goat. Whoa! So are we gonna learn about who these guys are and why they're, no, please! Doing this ambush. Can I bait you over here? So I can Sparta kick you? Why does she do so much more damage? Holy crap! Get him! Fine, I'll get him.
I'm hiring sailors.
The friendship kick. Sometimes I forget about the kick's friendship mechanics. I don't think I'm ever gonna use them. It just cracks me up that you kick someone so good that they want to be your friend. Oh, man. Yoink, I guess. Ambusher's note. Kill Odessa before she can do any more damage to Megaris. Father's estate will be ours when she's gone.
And they're also after her father's estate.
Okay, hi.
Are the herbs and mixture okay? You did get them, didn't you?
That's what you're worried about? We were just attacked.
Surely you should be used to that by now. Random bandits litter these lands. What did that letter you were reading say?
Dear pesky plumbers, Koopalings and I have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. People are after you.
After you and only you, not me.
I can't believe it.
Looks like it deals with your father's estate. They probably want you and him both gone, so they can take it.
I could have died without making a name for myself.
And those guys are still just on the ground right there. Should I be flirty? Stop thinking of yourself. I'm glad I could help. I'll keep you safe. I think that this game has, like, romance mechanics. I don't know how they work. Do you create significant others in the game? Do you just, like, go for one-offs? Like, what happens? Go for the gay ending? Is my chat not showing? Wait. My input's not always working? What the heck? Is it because I'm on this screen? Hold on. That works. Or it did. Never mind. I was gonna show the chat message on the screen, but whatever, I guess. Oh, I turned on my camera. I can't turn on this. Oh, because it counts as inputs in the game, because it's like my numpad and stuff. Oh.
I won't let anyone hurt that face.
Let's see what
No
happens.
pain, no glory.
That's why, because I'm hitting numpad thingamabob, so it's jumping to those. It's registering it as game inputs is why. I'm surprised there isn't a heart by this.
You take me inside and show me
Oh,
the pain.
Oh, how I would love to do so, but this news, someone aims to kill me. How could we possibly ignore such a thing for pleasure?
Then where does that leave us?
With a task at hand, clearly. Think what you must, but I can prove the truth to you. I just need your help.
I'm not surprised. I'll let you know if you can have it.
Whoa! It faded in and then it just immediately popped in. Have an immediate another quest. She's making you work for it. I have to work to be gay? Damn it! Level 13. I have another skill point that I can assign. What do I want? So that's gonna be level 16 there that I get that. Falling does not cause damage is at level 20. Yeah, I don't do all that much damage there in nightmare difficulty here, so I mean... Paralyzing arrows. Craft arrows in the inventory menu. Oh. Of the paralyzing arrow type? Being gay is your right in ancient Greece. She's taken away my Zeus-given right. No, yeah, I just like kicking instead rather than doing that. So why would I do that? The flame could be pretty cool. I'd probably remove my poison, though. Yeah, I mean, 30% is probably pretty good there, considering how flimsy I am, but, like, it's not as fun! 6 cents could be fun. I'm just gonna go for the safety for now. Screw it. That's what I'll do. Alright, sup? How's it going?
Are you ready to find the whole truth of what's going on?
Sure.
Always.
I knew you would. You already believe they're after me, and you're right. I want to have proof in my hand saying why.
The truth always comes out.
It will.
Well,
And then I can finally follow in the footsteps of Odysseus.
this was a great lover too. I'm gonna not flirt this time.
For glory never ends, your name will be remembered.
Perhaps they'll sing your name as well in the songs they write about me.
If you want to find the truth, we need a clue.
What about the note you found? From the leader of Megaris. He's planning something.
If there's proof he's after you, it would be at his home. I could check.
You would do that for me?
I'll find
Sure.
the proof you need.
Good. I want this whole thing to be over.
What should I look for?
Any idea what I'm looking for?
The leader is the most powerful man in Megaris. I can't accuse him of anything unless I have proof that he's after me.
What happens once I find
Let's say
proof?
I do find the truth you're looking for. What next?
Then I'd tell everyone who would listen. The leader wouldn't dare kill me or my father once everyone knows their plans.
I'll be back
Okay,
with proof.
see ya.
Whatever it may be.
Alright, well. Yeah, be gay and do crimes seems like something that Snake would say.
Leader's house to find out what's going on.
I've only played up to Metal Gear Solid 2, but even just with, like, 1 and 2, I can close that. I have to say that it's, like, one of the most gay video games I've ever played. Like, the sheer sexual tension between so many of the dudes in those games is really a spectacle to behold. I must say. Find clues linking the leader with Odessa. I'm just gonna climb this wall instead of finding the entrance because I'm lazy. I think I'm gonna do. Will these guys come after me if they see me? It doesn't say that this is a restricted area, so I guess it's fine. Whoa! Okay, I was fine with just going onto the ground, but this works too, I guess. Oh, this time I was trying to jump over to here, but okay. Fine. Fine, then. Yeah, synchronize with the requested locations. Yeah, I'm near him, but, like, I'm not near the locations. Not paying the entrance fees for the town tax evasion. I sure hope that doesn't end up happening here. That would not be great, would it now? But now, the question is, I complete this quest, do I just accept, like, reward and move on with my life, or do I be gay? These are all, like, time things, so I don't know if there's much point accepting them, because I'm probably not gonna do them. I'd rather go through, like, the finite quests.
That's the
So I'd much rather do.
Any proof to be found should be there.
Alright, I'm just gonna waltz on in here.
This place is heavily guarded.
Oh, it's just here somewhere? It's not right here? Oh.
Must be here. Let's go.
Go check that out. Okay, here.
The leader of the
Odessa
Megaris
suitor.
is arranging a
Palamon
marriage
will be a
for Odessa.
fine suitor for Odessa. His family is loyal to her cause and he will be capable of handling Odessa as we see fit. Oh. Played Unmetal and Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I don't actually know what Unmetal is. Unless that's like a joke name for one of the Metal Gear games. I'm looking forward to playing Rising Revengeance one day, but I'm playing them in order. And now I'm at the point where 3 is next and I want to wait for the 3 remake. So like, might be a hot second. Now, it looks like they want to assign her a specific suitor that'll take over all the stuff there that they want.
Odessa hired other mercenaries.
Odessa's hired mercenary. We've faced an unpleasant encounter recently. Odessa hired... Oh god, someone! Who knows? There's someone behind me. I already know, but I can't really see them. Alright, they didn't even come in. I don't really have much room to play with. I'm on the table now! I can't see shit! Ugh. What is happening? Now he's on the bathtub! How will I know my parry timing if I can't see anything? Is there still something to be investigated there? I don't know. Hello, Hikari. Oh crap. I completely mistimed that. That was embarrassing. Okay, about that. I hit that so early. Holy crap.
Almost done with you.
If that guy attacks, I can't see it, so like... Dang it. No, he kicked me! I should have realized my health was that low. The kicks barely do any damage, but like... Oh, I had almost no health. Metal is a joke version of Metal Gear. Okay. Gotcha. And yeah, I assume that behind the little see-through window, they probably couldn't see me, but yeah. I almost did. I should have just kept on arrowing him. Whoops. But yeah. Yeah, so we did the Scarlet and Violet event there. Gone through that now. I'll do at least one more stream of that later, because I still have, like, the... Gosh dang it! The Paradox Legendaries to do. But I can still talk. Oh.
I'll be back with proof.
Damn.
I should head to the leader's house to find out what's going on.
What's going on over there? Is a wolf fighting someone? Can I help them? Can I maybe help? Sorry, wolf, but you're literally attacking a dude. And I want to be a hero. I wanted to parry. Oh, there we go. I got it. So, like... Come on. Some cool. How are your plants doing? I buried them in... back when there was still barely any snow, I took off all of the remaining leaves from a plum tree in the backyard because there was still a lot. Usually they'd be knocked off by snow and winds and stuff like that, but because there was so little, I took off all the plum leaves. That is a lot of high-level guys. Oh, because they're around the leader. And I scattered those on top of one of my cherry trees and my strawberries. And then I took a whole bunch of mulch and I put that on top. And then I took what little snow there was and I put that on top. And now there's actually a lot of snow. They have that on top of the plum leaf litter and the mulch. So that's probably going to be like some really good insulation, I would imagine. One of my plum trees I kept in the sunroom because it had a little shoot coming out the side that looked like it might be new growth. But I've been looking at it over the past few days, and it doesn't seem like it's growing at all. Because I figured if it was growing, I'd take it inside early, and then just let it grow. But it seems like it's remained still, so maybe it was just like the bud of a leaf or new growth or something like that that got exposed a little bit early, exposing some green, but isn't actually growing. So maybe I'll put it outside and add it to like my little area that I've made of my potted plants that want the winter cold and stuff. A lot of them, several of them are still inside, though. That's the case. Doggy! Like, the ones that are still a little bit young for winter dormancy, I still have inside. Oh, yeah. 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 Can I quick save here? In terms of those, my inside hascaps and my apple trees are doing really good. They're really happy. My apple trees that are a cross of a Prairie Sensation apple and something are getting really, really big leaves. So the sapling themselves is only like this big, and the leaf is like this long. It's huge. It's like yay big is the case. These massive leaves on these tiny little saplings. It's I'm very quite astounded. Oh.
This area will be well defended.
Uh-oh.
With me, she won't get away.
Jeez!
One of Odessa's suitors
This is
died
dead suitor.
mysteriously shortly after meeting her.
I thought Praxis was making good progress with Odessa, but I was wrong. I know she had a hand in his death. Now we'll have to find another suitor. Wait, so if I take the gay route, she's not gonna assume that I'm one of the bad guys and, like, kill me, right? I hope.
Do you see any trace?
Not a thing. They just vanished.
Keep searching. Watch you don't get jumped.
Sure thing.
That doesn't...
Well, wait, I don't think she's homophobic, if that's your question. No, it's the fact that, like, previous suitors here, that it seems like these guys are trying to create relationships between her and the Dudo. Come on. Woo! I popped that heal just in time. Like, these guys are apparently sending Dudos to catch her romantic interest to try and, like, get her estate. What if she thinks that I'm one of them as well? Is what I'm saying. Whoa. Get me out of here, please. Okay, I didn't think that would hit me, so I didn't bother to dodge, I'm gonna be honest. One day the plants will take over. I think the last time I streamed Odyssey, I did it with my plants, because they sometimes say that, like, talking to your plants can, you know, make them, grow better. They're just in the other room. I'm gonna go get a couple plants now. Last time I took in one of my big Haskaps. So here's a different one this time. You can see it's a different 3D printed pot. I brought the one that was in the blue pot before. This one isn't quite as tall, but it's still one of my bigger Haskap plants here. And quite a bit of, like, branchy growth here. It's starting to develop some new branches at the bottom. I'll bring in some of my green apples, because I brought in one of my red apples before. One of the ones that I got from that apple that had red flesh on the inside, which I thought was really cool. And I really hope those apples that I grow will have red insides instead of the standard yellow, white / yellowish. But my green ones, the Prairie Sensation ones, look at the size of the leaves compared to the sapling size. Like, what? I am very astounded by these. So they are getting freaking massive leaves here. And they're gonna hang out and play some Assassin's Creed with me now. Is what I'm gonna do. I can't just have it be the same plants that I brought in last time. So, because they don't breed true to type, because they need to cross-pollinate, these are all technically slightly different new apple species that the world has never seen before. But, I'll probably wait until all my 7 apple saplings get to, like, a small, decent size, like maybe yay tall or something like that. Like the size that you would buy in a store, and it starts yielding, like, its first 1 to 2 apples. Then I'll taste test them. I'll, decide which ones I like. Where did I put my controller? I put it right here. Whichever one I like the most, I'll probably plant in my own yard. And then, whatever other ones, I'll find other places to plant. Maybe people to give them away to, maybe just out and about at the summer village that my family has a place at if I need other places to plant them, and then just, like, spread some new species of apple trees. So, yeah, these came from a Prairie Sensation apple, it's called. Crossbred with who knows what. There's a crabapple tree in my Oma's yard, which is like this is from my Oma's neighbor's yard, is where these apples were picked from. And, it could have crossbred with my Oma's crabapple. Or her other neighbor just has some sort of an apple tree. I don't know what kind. Hopefully it crossed with that and not with crab apples. But we'll see how that goes there. And as for the other ones, I have zero idea what the species is. Not a clue. But yeah, I feel like the snow will land on those leaves and give too much pressure for the... These aren't going outside. They're way too young. They needed cold stratification to sprout at all. So the seeds for all these went in my fridge for 3 months to convince them that it was winter. And then I took them out, and then I gave them a little bit of water and some warmth, and then they grew. Because now they think it's spring. Because they've been designed evolutionarily to let the winter go by and then sprout in the spring to maximize how much time they have to grow before winter comes to them. So they'll probably only be put outside like next year winter, not this winter. They're gonna have a long spring, summer, autumn session by being in a grow light indoors. Is the case. These are not going outside. I put these outside, they die. Ugh.
You don't move.
They'll go outside next year. It should be big enough at that point. I'll probably go outside next year. Maybe I'll keep them in an extra year. We'll see. But it is healthy for them to get, like, winter dormancy once they're... What? It is healthy to do their cycle of being dormant for the winter and stuff like that and getting new growth in the spring as part of their regular cycle. But after they have grown a little bit... Whoa! I just launched that guy over that fence! I'm out here. That was wacky. You can't get up here, can you? I hope not. Wow, I launched that guy. Anyway, yeah. If I wanted them to have, like, the natural amount of growth time before getting snowed on, then I could have just put the seeds in pots and put those pots outside. I actually did that this winter. With blackberries and gooseberries. I have in little pots like this that are outside with a layer of snow on them right now. So they're just getting stratified naturally. And the hope is that in the spring, when the snow melts, I'll give them a little bit of water, and then we'll see if they grow. We shall see. But these ones I just stratified in my fridge, and because I wanted to grow them indoors for at least a year. And that's what I'm gonna do in my cute little 3D printed pots here. I guess we were talking about 3D printing earlier. Yeah, that's another cool 3D printing thing, Bob. These are all 3D printed. I'm gonna, before I go to sleep tonight, 3D print another one of these big pots. Probably in this dragon scale design, though, for a Dracana plant, it's called. That, oh, there's a mercenary there trying to kill me. That I have a cutting of that recently rooted. And can now get its own pot now that it's rooted. Is the case. And Prairie Sensation apples are delicious. Yeah, that was I thought that they were pretty good. I got 3 of those kinds, and I got 2 of these red-fleshed apples that she gave me that was from a friend's yard. And, I hope that these Prairie Sensation hybrids will be really nice. The saplings are really happy, clearly. They're growing amazing leaves. There's 2 mercenaries. I'm trying to investigate and stuff. But the red-fleshed apples... I have no idea what species they are. My biggest theory right now is Red Wonder. Apparently, there's actually a lot of different species of apples with red flesh. I found out from looking it up. Even though it's a relatively new thing that people have been crossbreeding to try and make. Is really cool, funky red-fleshed apples. And the one that I could find online that was cold-hardy enough to this environment and looked kind of similar was called a Red Wonder. So I assume it's Red Wonder hybrids that I also have in the other room there, in what's essentially become like my little grow room. But I don't actually know for sure what they are. And I have no idea what they're crossed with. In the springtime, I'm probably gonna knock on my Oma's neighbor's door and say, hey, I managed to actually grow those apples of, like, from the seeds that you gave me. Well, she gave me the apples. I seeded it myself, but, stay necessary for our plan, yada yada. So, do you have any more information about that, those red-fleshed apples there? Because at the time, she had no idea what species it was. And, if she tells me where this friend of hers is, like, and asks if, maybe I'll ask, do you think that friend would mind if I knocked on their door and asked them about their apple tree? And see what other apple trees are nearby to get an idea of what it might be a cross with, because I have no idea. But yeah, so I guess I'm contributing to the, bazillion different species of apples that are out there by growing my own technically unique species of apple here. And hopefully they will be awesome, but time will tell. Because I would love to have my own apple tree. Whoa, are you okay?
Sounds like an easy way.
Palamon will be a fine steward for Odessa. His family is loyal to our cause, and he'll be capable of handling Odessa as we see fit.
This letter claims that Odessa
This high mercenary hired Xenocles the hyena for protection. The mercenary was killed, but he cost me countless men. Alright, cool. Because yeah, I would love to have an apple tree in the yard one day that is something that I grew myself from seed. I realize that these are going to take a great many years before they ever bear fruit. But that's why I figure I should do this while I'm in my 20s. Like, do it while I'm young here, and then I'll be able to enjoy the literal fruits of my labor for a long-ass time to come, is the hope. So, this is the perfect time to do it. Apples are fascinating and weird to grow. How so? Apples are really cool. And I had no idea that there was apples with red flesh until, like, last season. And now, I hope that I'm growing my own. I hope that the thing that they're crossed with doesn't take away their red flesh of the things that I'm... of the other sprouts in there. I have a total of 7 apple sprouts. I managed to grow 3 of the red fleshed ones and 4 of these Prairie Sensation ones. Which is pretty neat. I technically got one more that germinated of each, but they like died after a few days after germinating, and I don't know why. But all these ones are hella happy, so I mean, great. Yeah, I do like me some apples. When I was in August, when I was on Vancouver Island, I was staying at my cousin's place, and in her yard she had 2 apple trees, one of which unfortunately needs to be cut down soon because it was really hollow and like seeming like it was about to fall over at any moment. She had 2 pear trees. She had a plum tree. She had a grape tree, which is, or grapevines or whatever the heck, that basically became like a tree because of the supports that it was on, which unfortunately had to be taken down because of they needed to redo the siding on their house. And then an acorn tree. Was it? No, it was chestnut is what it was. In the front yard, there was a chestnut tree as well. I think that's it. Yeah, so 2 apple trees, 1 plum tree, 2 pear trees, grapes, and chestnuts. And I was astounded. So there was always like a fresh bowl of fruit in the kitchen area. And when I was waking up there, if I was hungry for breakfast, it's just like go outside, pick some apples, pick some plums. It was amazing. Those specific type of apples I don't think I could grow here, considering that's Vancouver Island. That's about as tropical as you're gonna get for Canada. Don't. This guy's still here? Don't. Yeah, wait for you to somehow mess up so bad you end up with a blue apple. Would that be a mess up, or that would be like the most amazing thing? But I don't know if that's possible. When I was looking into red-fleshed apples... Oh, can I not dump them off the ledge? I found out that... There we go. Red-fleshed apples have apparently existed naturally for a long time in the form of crab apples. But, apparently it was in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s that people got an interest in crossbreeding them with bigger apples to, actually get, like, some cool red-fleshed apples. So the one that I had was, like, maybe yay big. Just, like, a good, like, snack size. And, I'm looking forward to seeing what mine are many years down the line.
I hope with good news.
I'm
Nah, that's just rude. Like, here's
not
what
sure
I
if it's
found.
good or not yet. There were 2 pieces of proof I found that are
This is what she wants.
Perfect. What were the reasons?
One was due to your family's wealth. The other had to do with an arranged marriage.
That's plenty of proof showing I'm the victim here.
Why have you hired other mercenaries
You've hired other mercenaries.
other than me?
Oh, just for odd jobs here and there. There's always something to be done that could use one.
How did one of your suitors
The man
die?
you were meant to marry was killed suddenly.
He was probably killed by the same people who want to kill me.
Wait, hold on, say that
The
again?
man you were meant to marry was killed suddenly.
He was probably killed by the same people who want to kill me.
You're not admitting that it was probably you that
After
killed him?
everything I found, I know what's going on.
And what's that?
I mean, I'd still say that you're a victim, but like... You're kind of killing the suitors that they're sending this way that you're not admitting to. I wish that was listed here as well. But yeah, they clearly want to get you a suitor that they have under their thumb to get the estate here. So yeah, you
don't
are still a
deserve any
victim.
of this. You're only trying to live your life.
Of course I am. I've done nothing wrong. I just want to have a healthy father and to start my journey.
Let's journey to bed first. Hold on. That seems so out of left field. Like, hold on.
Don't
Start your journey
You
soon.
will soon.
My life is being wasted standing
Like that-
around here.
A lot can happen in a small
That
amount
feels
of
very
time.
sudden and kind of
Trust me.
rude.
So that's it then.
I feel like this should be
Guess
wrapped
there's
up
nothing else
first.
to do.
You should join my crew?
It doesn't have to be goodbye. Why not join my crew?
Unless I just missed the opportunity forever.
You were always on my side. Plus, getting away from here would be nice.
Great. What about your father?
He's been feeling a lot better, thanks to you.
You are
You sure
someone
they're...
will come
Yeah.
after him?
I'll be sure to share the information you found with a few people. They won't touch him so long as we have it.
Then I'm happy to have you aboard.
But can I still chat here? Was literally the only prompt for it, let's journey to bed first? Because that Because she literally just went through a whole lot right there, and we were piecing everything together. That felt like it was not the appropriate time to be saying that. But, well, quest complete, true story. Well, I mean, got some EXP and stuff. Yeah, it's, a game giving you black and white options for a complicated situation. Yeah, and that really did not feel like the situation to be all flirty about things, you know? Like, I was fully intent on pursuing the gay option, but I was not gonna be a rude dude here by just being like, oh, you went through all this trauma? How about we go head to bed? Like, no, you don't do that. Like, maybe they did that in ancient Greece, but, no, just trying to be nice. And that felt like, if I did that, I would feel like I had, like, my own agenda and didn't actually care for, her. That wasn't flirty anymore. That was just like, hey, I'm single-mindedly in pursuit of pleasure here. Screw the situation that you've gone through. And that's not right. So I guess we're not gay today. Maybe tomorrow. But not today, I guess. What the hell do I want to do now? But yeah, if you remember, there is an apple that has pink insides. Huh. Maybe it's another thing within that kind of set of people trying to make, like, or red-fleshed apples and stuff by crossbreeding. Maybe that's another one of the results. And, have a hell of a time replicating it if you got something like that? Not really, because you can just propagate with cuttings, is the case. Like, Haskaps here, that's how they're mostly propagated, is the case. Like, Haskaps, they don't breed true to type. This is not a cutting, this is seed grown. But when it comes to Haskap berries, because they don't breed true to type, you do need to have different varieties to be able to get berries at all. So most of the varieties are just propagated by cuttings, and that's how you get things like Boreal Beauty, Boreal Beast, and Boreal Blizzard for one of the main lines that cross-pollinate with each other. I've got some Aurora and Borealis Haskaps coming in this spring, because I guess they really like these naming conventions to clearly associate what pollinates with what. And I don't know exactly how it's done, like where you cut, but you do that and then stick it in the ground and let it become a whole new plant, or maybe stick it in some water for it to root, like I've done with a Dracana plant upstairs, which is my first time trying to propagate something by a cutting, and it worked. If you look up growing Haskaps from seed, pretty much every website will tell you, don't do it! They don't breed true to type! It's not gonna give you the type of berry that you want. But it's like, both the things that these are hybrids of, these should be hybrids of Boreal Beauty and Boreal Beast, considering when they were picked. There's a small chance it could be a mix between a Boreal Blizzard as well, but most likely it's a mix between Boreal Beauty and Beast. Again, like the similar naming conventions. And both of those berries are delicious. Why wouldn't the berries of this be delicious? And because, you know, it's not like each of the hybrids are gonna have the exact same genetic code. They should all be flowering around the same time, since they came from, like, the same kinds of types of parents that are... And all the parents are genetically the same, considering they were all propagated by cuttings. So, all my hybrids that I'm growing should hopefully be flowering around the same time. And because they're genetically distinct from one another, since they're all, like, different combinations of that same DNA, they should be able to cross-pollinate with each other. If they can't, then I might just, like, get some more plants that are cuttings, or... I have a few in the front yard that are just pure Boreal Beauty, Blizzard, and Beast. I can just take some cuttings off of those and, like, propagate some more and then get those to cross-pollinate with my hybrids here and then get a whole bunch of delicious berries and stuff. So, you know, there's that. So, you know, most Haskaps are propagated by cuttings. These ones are not. And every website tells you, don't seed them. It's not gonna be true to type. I don't care. But, you can just propagate things from cuttings. The Dracana plant that's upstairs, it's one of those plants that leaves grow in a formation like a pineapple, where it's like they spawn in the center and they go out like that. It's that kind of leaf formation, like a shrub kind of thing. And, my Oma had this really tall one that she was really worried was gonna fall over because it was on the side of a pot and it was starting to get really tall. And she asked me if I could just cut the thing in half. So I cut the thing in half, I snapped it, and, she was like, that's great. Now it's half the height. It's a lot shorter. That part that's remaining seems like it's finally starting to grow again after doing that. And the top half, I took home. Like, obviously, like, in my jacket in the warmth, keeping it from the cold. Put it in a vase of water. And it was not rooting for about 2 weeks. And then, like, 3 days ago, it started rooting. And now it's getting all these roots sticking out. And It's great. I'm gonna 3D print, well, after I'm done streaming, I'll 3D print a pot for it tonight, and then it'll be done like sometime tomorrow morning, and then I'll put it in a pot, and then that'll be my first time that I propagate something with a cutting, which will be kind of cool. Do I want to do this? I am kind of curious. Hold on. Let's see here. Probably did do that in ancient Greece. When you live to 4, you don't have as much time for the subtleties. I guess so, but it still feels a little bit rude of, we just established that you went through this awful situation. How about we go bang? Like, it doesn't feel quite right. But yeah, so if you get a really cool variety, just propagate by cuttings.